away because you're super.
We got safe watch list. Okay, so today we're gonna go over who did you talk to today? I don't believe we did that yesterday. So as you can see, as my mouse does not work no more. Oh, there it goes. As you can see, my mouse doesn't work. This one also has two different ways of saying it. You got your GWAT on both northern and southern. You got your quads. Quads. Gwad, ed, gwad, bead. Altia sachel. And then you got your chod, bead.
Which one we use?
Alti sachel.
We didn't use both of these.
No, gwad and gwad bead. But there's also a weird one. It is tatabub, but that was kind of referred to as talking about something or about someone. It could be partially used here depending on the context we're using it as. So if the user says that this is correct and we are going to use it there, I will totally insert tatabub in here. But that's not my, it is kind of my call, but it's kind of not my call. But if we're going to use it there, we can totally put it there and we can use it there. Because we are our own nation, we can decide what we're going to put there. And I'm open up to suggestions.
I suggest we stick with your plan.
Hey, more language, the better. That's my plan. It's always been my plan. That's how come we're doing both northern and southern. Because guess what? It is all Lashutzid. Northern Lashutzid, southern Lashutzid, it's all Lashutzid. American English.
Just the one left.
British English, it's all English.
What?
New Zealand English, Australian English, British English, American English, it's all English.
I have a hard time understanding British people, though.
They're just using the proper form of English is all. Nothing like a bonnet and a boot, you know, instead of a hood and a trunk.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
What? What? Stop. All right, so that is our question that we're going to ask. So just think of this as the Q&A time. Here's the Q. Watch out. All right, I can make Q's pretty nice. So there's a question. Quads, gwad, ed, gwad, bead, altia, sachel, or southerners. You say quads, chod, bead, all t slachel. Right? Quad. Quads. Gwad, bead. Yeah. It's like Ermina and Mary there. Oh.
That would be
Oh, there's
Arena
also-
talking, Hank.
Do your responses and make sure when you say gwat, you got to use the correct thing that that person wants to be said about. If the dude wants to be a dude and says he's a dude, then go ahead and put the dude symbol in there. But if it's the dude who wants to be a girl, by all means put the C there. But under no circumstances call me C, because I'd say, wait, C, it's a T. Because that's me, James. Yeah. Oh, guad bead chud T James. Oh, hod bead chud T James. Now, Chagwas, you will have to say teed James, by the way. It's a teed possession. Because you're possessing me.
Okay, wait, you let me write that.
So right away, if you want to mimic this, I'm not going to force you to write this down. Some people are written people where they have to write the darn thing. But if you want to, go ahead and say, oh, guad, ed, guad, bead, chud, T. Oh, guad, bead, chud, T.
Oh, what bead chud tea.
Oh, what be chatty?
Oh, good bead chutty.
And all of those are correct. Oh, hod, bead, chud, T.
Oh, hod bead chud tea.
Oh, be chatty.
Hold bead chutty.
So that is the part that you're supposed to be working on. The proper noun that you put down there for as far as if you talk to me, go ahead and put T James, right? Or if you talk to a female, earmark the notation C. Guad bead ah chud C. So again, if you look at this word ah, it is and then I talk to. Guad bida chud C Stephanie. Because that's who this one is.
What bead of chud seed Stephanie.
Mhm.
Oh, what be chat?
Good bead of chutty. Stephanie.
Mhm. Hod bida chud C Stephanie.
Hod bead of chud seed Stephanie.
Oh, be chat. I saw myself.
No, it was you talk to yourself.
Bead of chutty. Stephanie.
So remember the shoot and shoots and lob
And lob.
or look. This is guad or hod. Guad bida chud C Norma.
What bead of chud seed Norma.
Hod bida chud C
But I
Norma.
don't in the garbage.
Hod bead of chud seed Norma.
Go ahead.
Guad bida chud seed apus santalo.
Are you having a spicy one now?
I was just gonna ask if
Wait.
you're saying that they're yours, do you do the
Go wash your hands.
Yeah, the possessive suffix gets added at the back end of this, which would be D, seed. So if you're trying to possess Norma,
Oh, that was how.
My
it
Norma.
was.
it's the seed for women and teed for masculine.
So it's the TID for the female.
Seed, seed.
Seed and teed, or teed and seed. So you put the D there for taking possession of that person. They are your possessions. And remember, earmark this part. This part is for the first one. So one, first,
Oh, God, beat.
O, then the af gets put on here, and this earmarks the second or third Z's, or so on. Right?
You can't plan that phone. There's absolutely nothing on that phone.
So if you want to take possession of that person or individual, you put the D there. All right, question and answer, or yeah, question and answer. This is how the question looks. All right. Okay. That's how the answer looks. Guat, who, qui, state of not knowing, odd is your, S is the nominalizer, O is important information to follow. What a good bead is talking, or a hold bead is talking. The all tia or all T is on this. And then Slachael's day. Right. And then to state a new idea, it is the O, and that is your number one.
Oh,
What a good bead.
what a good beat.
Hold bead
Oh, beat.
should
Chud.
me, and T or C, depending on if you want to add that person, that thing there, and then you'd add the D suffix. So this is possession, right? Put the big P. The possession clause is the D, teed or seed, then the relative's name or whatever you're going to put there, with all of the other nouns and verbs to follow. Right. Sweet. Got our game plan. Ready? Break. Oh. No.
I got it all done. We can go. Let's go.
All right. So if you want to take possession of your auntie, you could say seed, opus. And if you want to take possession of your uncle, you could say teed kasi. The earmark, whether if it's a baby boy or baby girl, you could say teed or seed, bada. Or beep bada. Teed beep bada, seed beep bada, right?
So what?
Now, shukwa and shokwa are two different things.
Look. Yeah,
You can also say T or C for any of the beginning of these to earmark the gender of the person. If you want. And if you have noticed that all of these look the same as the ones who you saw, well, you can see and talk to the same group of people. So these list is the same between the two.
Thunderbird. Hey, what is this one? That walks. It was.
Alrighty then. Let's get to asking us some questions. Did I put that? Nope. Nope. We're gonna get stuck with this part. Mary, guat quads o guada guadbid all tia sachel.
What is that one?
Oh, what a good bead, Chudzy, Colleen. Oh, what a good bead of Chud T. James. What a good bead of Chud C. Norma. What a good bead of Chud C. Stephanie. What a good bead of Chud T. Jariah. Hoya Chud.
Oil.
Jackpot.
What is this?
Oh, Stephanie.
Okay.
Quads a hod bead of T. Slahel.
Thunderbird.
Well, homo be
Hummingbird.
T sewa. Teed sewa. What a good bead of Chud
And
T.
hummingbird.
Jariah. I guess I could have used his names. He's got two of them.
Wow.
What a good bead of Chud T. Lacey. What a good bead of Chud Coco. What a good bead of Chud T. Norma. What a good bead of Chud T. Katie. What cause of what a good bead all Tisla Hail Norma.
What a good beat up. Chud, oh, yeah.
I'm not done with these.
Soil. Got a good beat up. Chud,
Hey, right?
oh, the, no, it's T. James.
This one.
Got a good beat up.
Spider, spider. So I
T.
read this cat.
Apache. Got a good beat up. Chud,
This is
T.
anger.
Katie. Oh, got a good beat up. Chud, T.
Oh, both. There.
Nancy.
So I read to your
Oh,
school.
got a good beat up. Chud, T.
Start.
Stephanie.
To the school.
Oh, got a good beat up. Chud, T. Lacey. Oh, got a good beat. Alti, Kohana. Coco Kohana. Got a good beat. Oh, Chud. T. burning. Oil just. Oh, what a good beat, what a good beat of tea, Jariah oil. Just
Sweet. So, for those of you guys who are in the phone world right now and are looking at this through your phone, if you try to make this bigger, go ahead and try, but get onto a computer and then kind of write this stuff down if you wish. I'm not saying you have to. The part that I'm saying you should be doing and trying is asking somebody guat quads o guada guad bead all tia sachel. Quat quads o chod bead all t slachel. Right? So you don't have to write it to say it, you just gotta say it. And the more important part on this process is the first part, the o guada guad bead chud t tsi. You can use the English vernacular here. O guada guad bead chud t judge. O guada guad bead chud c cop. Right? If you had interactions with a cop and a judge, go ahead and put it there. I mean, it really doesn't matter at that point in time. Where the most important part is this part here. So you can get used to using the language. Get used to using the language. Try to say that one really quickly. Used to use. Used to use. Sounds different every time. So the more important part is using the language. If you know the noun, go ahead and put the noun there. But if you don't know the noun, by all means, we can skip that. All right. The more important part is that first part. I saw blank and blank. Right, wherever the blank is. So guada guad bida. O chod bida. Right? That is the important part. The chud tc, it's getting close to being unimportant, but as soon as you get past that tc, by all means, just go ahead and throw whatever's there is. If they don't have an Indian name, go ahead and use their English name, or Japanese or French name, whatever it is. Go ahead and use it, right? Even if it's a Spanish name, go ahead and use the Spanish name. By all means, I will allow it. This language has survived a millennia, can survive another one. So the other important part is saying the top part. Choose one or the other, do both, I don't care. As long as you're using Lashutsid. We are focused in on use. Not USA, USE, use. Right? Guat quads o guada guad bead, all tia sachel. If you find that one too long and difficult to say, just say guat quads o chod bead, all t slachel. Right? So go ahead and practice that as much as you can, however you can, whenever you can. Just start talking to random people. Hey, I do it when I pick up my phone. I say guat quads o guada guad bead, all t slachel. You know, just in case they might be Indian and might want to talk to me in Lashutsi, right? And I'm waiting for the phone call one of these days when somebody decides to say, hey, yeah, let's talk to you in Lashutsi. Eventually, one of these days, it's going to be awesome. Any comments, concerns, questions? You guys want to go over some of the nouns that we went over yesterday?
This keeps coming to me.
Hey,
Oh, Chud is me. T is man. C is for female. Bod is dad. Skoy is mom. Stalish is for niece or nephew. Pussy is for uncle. Puss or puss for auntie. Bada. Stobj for boy. Khashtad for brother-in-law. Sokwa, older cousin, younger cousin. Alish for the cross sibling. Lut for elders. Siayos for co-worker. Sufyayos. Koada. Sakswia. Oh, I. Weird. Wait. I'll get you. Over. Puss.
Oh,
All right. Very really love. Koada.
is from where?
Ayad.
Oh, oh, I did not call you.
Yeah.
From this number?
Oh, it was probably me trying to get a hold of Jody.
Oh, hang on. James was just saying he might have been trying to get a hold of Jody. Yeah. HR 211, yeah.
Shed.
Okay, thank you.
Friends,
Yeah,
relatives, loved ones of your own people. Ladite for girl. Kia. Kaya for grandmother. I've always used Kaya, but there is Kia there. Ebats. Sapa. Okay, so this is the part that gets interesting to me. Both the great grandparent and great grandparent for me was the same. And
What is that?
Is it AKO?
for me, it was the same thing because it went the same way.
It's I makes the A sound.
What is that?
That's not it. How come I get stumped on this one every time?
It's that schwa makes awesome.
No, that is not correct up there. That is not correct.
Just call them cake.
Let's call them cake. Chabu. Yeah. Chabu.
The next one.
Yeah, that's the one I called it for both of those. It's Chabu. Instead of ik, yik, yik, yik. I just call them Chabu. Yeah, that's correct. I just can't, when I look at it, I can't see it. I just been using it too. I use Chabio way too often to look at it. Just like if you look, if I look at fruit, I have to look at the picture for fruit instead of the word fruit. Every time I look at the picture or the word for fruit, I can't say squalafid. I have to look at, I even got a picture squalafid in my head before I get the word squalafid in my mouth. And like, yeah. I can't look at it and say, hey, that's squalafid. My wife used cheese to her husband. Khali, Khali, Khali. I'm keep on trying to put the H there. Even if I delete it in my head right now, I'm not gonna get this. I don't use this. I don't use husband. Squall Ali. Squall us Ali. Ali. Us Ali. Us Ali. I don't know. Yeah. All right. I use Triguas a lot because it's so much easier than, you know, Squalas Ali. Ali. I got a wife. Triguas.
Hey.
See, totally. Say it a lot. Wife. In-laws. Ha ha. So remember when you have the glottal stop at the end, it's not a ha ha. It's cut in half. Ha 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 ha. Stoves. The man, tea stoves. Had Ahad. Had Ahad. Right. Jaya,
What?
calm down.
Can you give me back those?
Walk. Yalab.
BIA.
Yalab. Yabolt. Yabolt. All that said in the dictionary was agency. BIA agency, Yabolt. But if we take it in context, that is for those special units. BIA, FBI, CIA, NCIS, and the other one. All the other acronyms, right? That's the acronym place. Just like how we don't distinguish between the sea, land, and air transportation. It's all by means of transportation, right? So they're all Yabolt. Doesn't matter what they are, they're all Yabolt. Right? All right. There we go.
We made it.
All right, Maddie. Go ahead and try one. Pick one, anyone.
Scott Beat.
For which one?
Grandparents, great grandparents. Where are they?
Wait,
Went somewhere.
over there and over here.
Stop, big, great grandparents.
You.
Oh.
You.
Stop, you,
Ob.
sob,
Ob. Ob.
sob,
You.
you,
Ob. You.
stop, you,
Ob. You.
stop, you,
Lacey. Ah.
stop,
Ob. You.
stop, you. Ye, bots,
V-bots?
ye bots,
For which one?
ye bots, ye bots,
Grandchild, grandniece,
grandchild, ye bots,
A-bots,
bots,
E-bots,
bots.
E-A-bots,
bots.
E-A, E-bots, A-bots,
bots.
E-bots, A-bots.
Squash Ali. That's the one that's the one I'm gonna use because everyone else uses the other one. Squash Ali. Squash Ali. That's a hard one. Squash Ali.
So remember, anything in that is not said.
Do dub up. Do dub up.
Doof-da-ub. Yep, doof-da-ub.
Dub up.
Almost there.
Kado.
Yeah, that's kind of right. I don't know. Make sure to look that one up first.
Kado.
Doofstach. Doofstach, Alec.
It's hard to do the S and the Bardell.
Doof. Doof. Slach Alec.
Doof, slash, Alec.
Doof Slach Alec.
Doof, Alec.
Doof Slach Alec.
Doof, slash, Alec.
Mom.
The fuck.
This thing just got.
Very good. Very good.
Oh.
All right. Boy, should be it. Hot cause laps. You guys all been great. Like, comment, subscribe, ring the bell, future notifications. Yeah. Boy.
Boy.
One person. See?